We find ourselves in a rare position today. Top of League One, a point ahead of PSG. I don't know how long it's going to last, but I'm going to enjoy it while we're here. And then today, we're playing Chelsea at home. A win will secure us advancement to the next round. A loss, and we're going to need some help when we play SC Heerenveen a couple weeks from now. That said, it's been a fun couple of weeks playing Football Manager. Some very good results. We'll get to those right now. My name's FM19, and this is the Return on Gloria with SC Bastia, episode 107. So after the last Atletico game, I thought we would come back for Atletico again, and then we were going to play Chelsea. And then I realized that's a lot of games close together with just no real advancement. And I'm not really a fan of that. I like to keep the seasons 8 to 10 episodes long, maybe 10 to 12, it depends. I think I've averaged about 10 or 11. I'd have to go back and check. And frankly, I was in the zone last night when I was playing all these games and working my way through, and I didn't want to stop, and I didn't want to record because frankly it was late, and I was in one of those, just one more day moods. And so today we're playing Chelsea, and then we're going to play OGC Nice. We're currently 6th in League One. But as you can see, we are on a very good run of games. After beating Atletico Madrid, we were away at Toulouse, and we beat them 2-1 thanks to goals by Macon and an own goal by Christophe Henry. We were then home against Montpellier, and we won 4-2. Victor Manuel Martinez a goal, Lemos a goal, Kaplan a brace of goals. We were then home against Atletico Madrid, and we absolutely hammered them 7-1. It was 3-0 after 8 minutes. They had no idea what on earth hit them. Kaplan had a goal in the 4th minute. Werner had a goal in the 5th minute. He had another goal in the 8th minute. And then Kaplan had a goal in the 18th minute. It was 4-1 at the half. And we just absolutely dominated them from pillar to post. They had 7 shots, 1 on target, only 1 clear-cut chance. We had 17 shots, 12 on target, 2 clear-cut chances, 2 half chances. I thought we had a woodwork hit. No, it looked like it hit the woodwork, but it actually bounced off Zanny. And we just absolutely abused their midfield and their defense all over them. I mean, Orlov on a 7-2 was the lowest rating. And it was just a brilliant all-around game. All my attackers scored. Lemos had a couple of very nice assists, Lemos had a couple of very nice moves through the field. Tomasi was brilliant as well. It was just an all-around great game. We followed it up by beating RC Lens away 2-1, thanks to a brace of goals by Kaplan, and then we were home against FC Metz, and we shut them out 3-0, thanks to goals by Moreno and another brace of goals by Kaplan. 14 games in a League One season, Kaplan has 19 goals. 13 in League One. He's averaging just slightly less than a goal a game in League One. But as you can see, we are currently 1 point ahead of PSG because they have drawn 3 times to Nantes, Marseille, and Monaco, while we have lost to Lyon, or drawn to Lyon rather, and lost to PSG. So Hussein currently leads us with 19 goals and the best rating. Mario Tomasi 6 assists, Lemos the best pass completion. Hussein 6 players of the match. We got 6 players on 3 yellow cards. We're first in yellow cards again, but we're first in goals scored. We're 5th best in goals allowed. We're doing really well. So group-wise, we need a win today or a draw. We can't lose points. Atletico is going to beat Heerenveen unless Heerenveen just for whatever reason decides to turn it on. And if they draw, I'll be okay with that. If Madrid wins and we lose, we're tied on 9 points, and I think we have the tiebreaker because we've beaten them. But I don't know. It seems every time I think I have these rules figured out, they go and change them. So that said, I'm going to check the best 11, set the reserves, and we're going to come back for a match at home against Chelsea in just a bit. And today we're hosting Chelsea, and we're playing our 4-2-4. Orlov and goal, Ribera, Curran, Valencia, and Flores as the defensive back 4, Mateo and Rashidi as the midfielders, Ruiz and Macon as the attacking midfielders, and Kaplan and Werner up top as the strikers. You know, part of me is a little upset I didn't live comm the Atletico Madrid game, but the other part of me says if I had live comm the Atletico Madrid game, we would have lost 2-1 thanks to an extra time goal. It's just the way our luck has been. Gonzalez, corner kick in, over the crossbar from Gutierrez. It's the Herenveen Atletico Madrid match we want to keep an eye on. Chuganov on the throw-in. Mateo steps in front of it, up to Macon. Holds it up, runs forward, taps it up to Rashidi. Ooh, slots it through 2 defenders and up to Werner. Long cross towards Kaplan, but Colbran steps in front of it. Hill has it now for Chelsea, over to Benamara. Long pass towards Gonzalez on the left. He holds it up, crosses it in, knocked away. Oh, in the crowd. Oh, Kovac bounces it off a Bastia player. Kaplan has it now. Drives left, past one defender. He's got help. Over to Macon. Oh, nice. That was... Oh. We are playing so well. This time last year, Kaplan would have hit it right at the keeper. Gutierrez, back to Simon. Lumps it forward. Alvaro's there, but Valencia knocks it down, but it goes right to Thiago. Up to Benamara. He cuts right, crosses it in, but Flores is there to knock away. Goes right to Hill. Gonzalez, top of the box, back out to Hill. Oh, tackled. Macon grabs the loose ball. Cuts inside. Passes it to Kaplan, who holds it up. Over to Ruiz, who's all alone. He's got help. Instead, he says, no, I'll go near post. Okay. A solid first half for us. Flores on the throw-in. Vernier ends up with it. Mateo, what a strike. That was a rocket of a shot. Hovering just at the top of the box. Nice pass from Werner. We're coming up on half. Chelsea's got more shots and more on target, but it hasn't done them any good. Neither has the decent possession advantage they've had. We had 4 shots, 4 on target, gotten 3 goals out of it. And Atletico and Herenveen are still tied. That's good news for us, too. Barcelona's 5 up on Olympiacos. Quiet second half. We're 60 minutes in. There's been no highlights. So we are going to make a couple of changes here. Pichon is going to come on for Kaplan. And Gravenberch is going to come on for Rashidi. He came to me asking for more playing time, and I gave him as much playing time as I could, and he still wasn't happy. And, you know, he wasn't pitching a fit about it. You know, he wasn't like, I need more playing time or else. And he literally came back and said, I think I need to move on for the good of my career. And frankly... Oh, Ruiz. Oh, son of a gun. You know what? We're going to move Pichon out to the wing there. Not that he can play it worth a darn. Keep Werner up top. And come off the attack. Go to cautious. We're up 3-0. But anything can happen in 20 minutes. Madrid scored on Herenveen. Anyhow, Gravenberch asked me transfer listed. I got him transfer listed, so he'll be leaving in the January transfer window. That's one of the things I was worried about this year in terms of juggling players and how happy they would be with the playing time they had. So, and like I said, he wasn't being a jerk about it. You know, he came to me and said, I need more playing time. I tried to give him more playing time. He wasn't happy with it. And, you know, what's done is done. I think that is, other than Ruiz getting sent off for the double yellow, the end of the game is the only highlight we had in the second half. A well played 3-0 shutout. Excellent goals by everybody. Macon, Ruiz, the Mateo goal was very, very nice. Kaplan with 2 assists. Werner with an assist. And we've got Nice coming up in 3 days, which could be interesting. Barcelona put 6 up on Olympiacos. Herenveen and Atletico tied. Oh, that is brilliant. So no matter what happens, we've qualified out of the group. Nice. Okay, I'm going to do the press conference. Looks like Celtic's making an offer for Gravenberch. We'll take a look at that. Ruiz, no action. Confirmed. Okay. You know what? We'll be back with a game at OGC Nice in just a bit. Oh, I also forgot to mention, I did make one move in the Joker transfer window. My depth at defensive left back is just appalling. Florent Robert is about my only good player there, and I needed some help. Kern can play over there, but I'd rather he stay in the center. Frederic Monti was transfer listed by request at Dijon. They only wanted 1.1 million euros for him, for a 24-year-old, two-star current ability, two-star potential ability, defensive left back who's very solid physically, very solid mentally, and decent defensively with marking and tackling. And he's depth. He knows he's here at depth. He's on a backup contract. He'll get some starts. He might actually get the start today. We'll have to see how everybody's health is. A necessary pickup. I totally blanked on letting Streety go and Robert not having a backup, and it's completely on me. But I think we got a quality player for the right price. Well, the neighborhood dogs have decided now is the time to go and bark at each other, so that's what's going on in the background. Not a fairly rotated side. The only change is Moreno for Kern from the last game we played. Kern was at 87%. I've got him on the bench. I could bring him in if I need to, but why start him? So we have Orloff in goal, Robert, Moreno, Valencia, and Flores as the defensive back four, Mateo and Rashidi as the midfielders, Ruiz and Macon as the attacking midfielders, Kaplan and Pichon up top as the strikers. Ruiz pitched an absolute fit when I find him, and is all, I don't know if I really want to be here anymore. So, we'll see what happens come the January transfer window. We don't have a ton of money. We might actually make a decent amount of money if we sell Ruiz, but I don't know. He'll get over it. Somehow he's today's captain. I'm not quite sure why. I would have thought that'd go into Orloff. Nira on the goal kick. Sends it forward. Rashidi knocks it down. Pichon has it. Cuts right, holds it up, long cross in. Ruiz is there, off Nira, and he gets the rebound and scores. That was a lovely, lovely cross by Pichon. Valencia with the ball, up towards Pichon, who knocks it down. Mateo's going to get it. Over to Rashidi, up to Macon. Out into space, Flores is going to try and get there, but Schnitzler has it instead. Oh, a horrible, horrible pass. And Kaplan heads it in. I don't know what the heck Schnitzler was thinking, but that was unconscionable. Robinson, up to Schnitzler. Over to Boutin. Oh, misplays it. Robert sends it back to Orloff. He launches it. Kaplan. Oh, lovely first touch. Long pass towards Macon across the field. He holds it up, crosses it in. Rollin knocks it away. LeBlanc is there. He sends it to Torre. Over to Boutin. Oh, dispossessed by Rashidi. Bueno Prieto knocks it down for Nice. Toure over to Boutin. Dispossessed by Mateo. He sends it forward, goes right back to Bueno Prieto. Sends it back to Nera, who launches it forward. Ruiz ends up with it up towards Kaplan, but Bueno Prieto has Rashidi up to Pichon, and he launches a rocket of a strike from the very top of the box. We are playing so well. Ozer taps it up to Torre on the free kick. Over to LeBlanc, to Boutin. Out to Roland. Crosses it in off the post. Schnitzler gets the rebound and puts it past Orloff. And Nice gets one back. Oh, wait a minute. It's being reviewed? Oh, Schnitzler was offsides. Okay. And we are at half. 13 shots, 7 on target. 2 clear-cut chances, 2 long shots. OGC Nice has 7 shots, 2 on target. The 1 woodwork hit. We're doing really, really well. Do I need to take anybody off? Not yet. Make a couple changes here about the 60-minute mark. Roland throws it into Kapler. Over to Boutin. Crosses the field, dispossessed. Mateo has it. Taps it up into space. Can Pichon get there? He can. Tries crossing it in, but Rashidi gets it, and he skies it over the crossbar. Flores on the throw-in to Rashidi. Into Kaplan, and he heads it over the crossbar. Boutin. Oh, loses the ball. Oh, God. Robert is out on a straight red. You know what? We're going to get Kaplan off. We'll bring on Sahovic, who was injured earlier in the year. He's one of the big reasons I made the move for... I'm totally blanking on his name. The guy we just signed. The guy I just talked about. Oh, good grief. Oh, good grief. Okay. I'm going to come off the attack, go down to balanced. Schnitzler sends it in, knocked away. Booten back out to Schnitzler. Into the crowd. Moreno knocks it away. Ruiz taps it up to Rashidi. Over to Pichon. He drives forward. In a crowd. Takes the shot narrow with a nice block. Roland taps it over to Schnitzler. Up in the box to Ozer. Oh, and he blasts it by Orlov. That was well done. Of course, it's his first goal of the season. We're going to get Rashidi off and bring Tomasi on. We're going to get Moreno off and bring on Bernard. 10 minutes left. Last highlight of the game. Schnitzler sends it in through the box. Torrey runs it down. Oh, boy, did we scrape by there. Good grief, the guys fell apart the second half. Look at all the yellow cards. It's a good thing we scored early. 16 shots, 8 on target for us. 2 clear-cut chances, 3 long shots. OGC Nice had 12 shots, 3 on target, and 6 other shots were long shots. Boy, did we ever dodge a bullet. It doesn't help that we have games coming fast and furious the next couple weeks, too. PSG's got a game in hand, but they're 4 points behind us. Monaco is 3 points behind us. They've got 1 more loss than we do. Well, I find Robert weak. He accepted it. What are we going to come back for next? We are going to come back, as I realize I'm leaning back in my chair, we're going to come back for Montpellier and Rennes. And then it will be through January. And then we'll come back for probably Lille Troyes. A game on the 7th, a game on the 10th, a game on the 15th, a game on the 18th, and a game on the 21st. So if there was a time we were going to stumble, this would be it. This Monaco game is going to be key here. If we can hold them to a draw or win, that would be brilliant. I could probably play I can play a mostly rotated set against Heerenveen, no problems. I'm going to have to wait and see. Monty, that was his name. Why could I not remember that? Well, right now, with a little bit of wiggling, we've got a transfer budget of 5.5 million euros, and that leaves me 80,000 euros in weekly salary. At this point in the game, I'm okay going over on my weekly salary by a little bit, not a lot. Budget-wise, we're losing money this year. It's almost entirely due to payments we've made for signing players, and it's going to affect us the next couple years as well. But that's one of the risks I had to take in order to get some of these players I needed to get. Could be more than a few players leaving. Possibly Bernard. Gravenberg's just going to leave. Ruiz, I don't know about. He's just... But I'm going to do my damnedest to keep Kaplan and Orlov and everyone else. So, a couple of pretty solid games. That game against Chelsea was very, very nice. And the game against Nice was nice as well, other than all the yellow cards and the red card Florent got. But we've been doing really well offensively. We're moving the ball really well. We're passing really well. I think we've reached a point where everybody's playing well together, and they know what the other players on their team are going to be doing. So it's all clicking. Now we just gotta wait for the wheels to fall off and see how well we recover. If you liked what you see and heard, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more content. Questions, criticisms, comments, leave those down below. I'll answer those as fast as I can. My name's FM Jellicoe, and I thank you for watching the Return on Gloria, SC Bastia, episode 107.